Three. Hello everyone. I'm back again with another video, and so my name is Rajul, and welcome to the Salesforce Shinobi. Okay, so in today's video we will discuss about the details of the JavaScript variables. Okay, and so let's start the video now. Okay, so what is the JavaScript variable and identifiers? So in previous video we have already discussed like what is JavaScript variable. Okay, so but it is nothing but it's a box like structure in which we are store the value and provide the name. Okay, so the name is also called as a identifier. Identifier, like suppose you have having a box, so you have provided some name and you have to access that value, so from by the help of which you can access to in in that place identifiers play a role. Okay, so like that, so before each identifier have a unique name. Okay, and there are certain rules, means certain rules that which we have defined by the JavaScript to write the name of that type of identifiers. Okay, then so I have listed down here all these rules which we have to consider while writing the name of any variable. So now the name should be contains like letters, digits and underscore and dollar signs. It means like the name should contain the letter, digit and symbol also, but symbol only two types of symbols is dollar sign or underscore. Name must be begin with the letter. What does mean that you can include the digits, underscore, dollars and letters, but the name always should be start with the letters, not should be the number. Okay, also remember this. Now name should can also begin with the dollar and underscore sign. What does this mean? So see, you cannot start with the name with the letter, but you can start the name with the dollar and underscore. Same thing, name are case sensitive. What does this mean? Like small y and capital Y both are different, both are having the different meaning. Okay, and reserve keyword, what does it mean? That so in a previous video I have didn't mention about this, the reserve keyword. So reserve keywords are those words which are reserved by the JavaScript for certain purpose. Suppose where, let and console. So all these things are reserved keywords, so we cannot use as a variable. If we use that, we will hit a error. So that's it about the variables and identifiers. We will jump to the next slide, and in that we will discuss about the variable, var variable. Okay, so there are something like we can redeclare var. Having global scope means it means that it can access globally. If we declare that variable anywhere inside the program, we can access it. Okay, so and also used even without declaring. Okay, so this is called hosting. So let's jump to the demo, guys, where you will get the better understanding what is these things are. Okay, so here I will jump to this JavaScript page, and here I will open it, inspect it and open a console. So I hope like the font size is good and you are able to see my screen and everything is visible to you. See, so here I am writing a var name hello world. If you see here, what you have noticed, so here we have created a variable with the name and we have assigned the hello world value on that. Okay, but if you think about that, without the var variable we can also create the name. Var variable we can also create the variable, right? See, if I entered, okay, so it's my mistake. Yeah, right, we can create it. How? Like without any, so why we have required var, let and const if we are create a variable without these reserve keyword. Okay, so yeah, it is a issue with this JavaScript. Okay, if you create a variable without the var and without the var, let and const keyword, so that variable with the property of the global object. So in JavaScript there is a one object called the global window object, so that should be the property of the global object. So that's why we cannot create a variable. So it should be like when you create a variable, you can always write a var, okay, or any reserve keyword while creating a. Tell you the how it is the globally scoped. If you see here, if I write, I have created a var variable like name, and I have put that like f name. If you see Rajul, and Okay, sorry. Mm. If I do the console.log f name, okay, just I need to refresh this. If you see here, okay, why always I'm doing this? See, I'm able to access that variable outside the that scope also. So that is called the global scope. Now we will discuss the hosting. What is hosting? So if you see, if I do the console.log, okay, and if I do the console.log, and what I am doing here now, if you see, age, okay, so this variable I haven't declared yet, okay, and now where age equal to 25, what value I will get? Do you have any idea? It is undefined, okay, but we will not get any error, right? We will not get any error. So that's the thing with this JavaScript. So what JavaScript compiler will see here, so where age, and now console.log and age, and age equal to 25. This code will JavaScript compiler will see, okay. Instead of this we have written this, and so this is the problem is hosting. So what is the meaning of hosting is like the variable which is not declared, it will declared before it use. So JavaScript compiler will do like it will declare at the top of the program, okay. So this is problem is the hosting with the var variable, okay. So now if you see, now we are able to see the variable. If the variable is, this will see by the JavaScript code, okay, JavaScript compiler. Now we will understand the redeclaration. If you see where age, where last name is equal to 25, last name is equal to Wish, and now if you see here, where L name Wish, if you see, it will work, okay. We are redeclaring the same variable again and again, and we will not get any error. So this is the problem is with the var variable. So we have understood three things. First thing, we can redeclare the variable again with the var keyword. Second thing, the hosting problem. Third thing is the global scope. So to overcome all these problem with the var variable, they have introduced the let and const keyword, okay. So now all these problem we will overcome inside the const keyword, okay. Now what will this do with the let variable? So let variable cannot be redeclared, so we cannot redeclare variable again and again. It will, if we declare it one time, so we don't have to declare it again and we will get an error. Second thing, must be declared before use. So the variable should be in var variable. What happened, we can use the variable but it is not declared, okay. We can use that variable also, but in the let variable, no, first we have to declare variable, then we will use, otherwise we will get error. Third thing is the blocked scope. Blocked scope is that, like if you declare any variable inside any scope, so you cannot access that variable outside of the scope, okay. That's the problem solved by the let and const variable. They have introduced new, okay. We will discuss in demo also. If you see, so now we will change the variable let name. First redeclaration problem is equal to Rajul, okay, and let name Karma. If I see what error we will get, identifier name is already taken care. So the same thing we have did inside that var variable, so we will not get any error. So this is the advantage of the let variable. Second thing is the hosting, how it overcome the hosting. Okay, hosting is the means like is this bug, we can say it's a type of bug which is present inside that with the var variable. Okay, variable. So if you see hosting, like suppose if I declare let console.log.age like address. Okay, this variable I haven't defined. Now let age const like age 25. Okay, oh sorry, address Delhi. If you see, if I enter it, I will get error. The add variable is not defined. Okay, so now you got it. So how it overcome the hosting problem also. Now we will discuss the third one, like the blocked scope. So if you see let pin code, okay, is equal to something like 001. If I try, if I access this video, so console, okay, 1 second. Console dot log. If you see, if I try to access that pin code, I will get error. Pin code is not defined. So we have overcome all these problems which we are getting inside our var variable. So that's why they have introduced the let and const keyword. Now we will discuss about the const keyword. Okay, const keyword, we can declare a variable with this const keyword, so the variable cannot be redeclared. The same thing with the let. Okay, so it is same as the let variable. Second thing, must be declared before use. So you have to declare this variable before use. Okay, and third thing, have a blocked scope. So all these things with the same with as let variable, but one thing is different here with the const variable. We will discuss in the demo also. If you see what is the different thing. So const name. If I declare this variable, but I will not assign anything to this variable, so I will get an error like this, missing initializer. So whenever you declare a const variable, at that time you have to assign the value. Okay, like if I declare this const variable, I have to assign the variable and I can access this variable throughout the program. Okay, so if I access the name, so I will get the access. So there is only one difference between let and const, is that you have to assign a value to the const variable. We will discuss about the when to use the const variable. Okay, a new object or new function, like okay, you are creating, so you can create a const variable. So what does it mean? You can not change the reference of that object, but you can change the value of that object. Means like suppose, so there is a one misleading concept behind this const variable. Like once the variable once you have assigned the variable with the const keyword, so you cannot change the value. You can change the value, but you cannot change the reference of that object. Okay, suppose object, function or array. I will show you in demo also. Here I am creating a one constant array. Okay, I am just like that, and I will put one value Rajul, and here, and in the second line I am adding the one more value inside this array. Okay, just like that. If you see, I am not getting any error. If I try to console this, I will get the 2 value. Yeah, but if it's the same way, I am doing something like this array with this John, I will get an error. So assignment constant variable add. So we cannot assign the new object to that particular variable, but yeah, we can change the value of that object. Okay, so that's the with the constant variable. So when so what is that? Here I am like, whenever you are creating a new array, new object or new function, so I will meet you in the next video again with some new topic, date and time in JavaScript. Till now, you can like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest update. Thank you guys. Bye.